Christine, thank you. And for more on today's announcement, let me turn the floor over to Acting Commissioner of the Buildings Department, Bob LiMandri.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good afternoon. Thank you, Speaker Quinn, Chairman DeLon. I will tell you that today is really an important day, and I'm so thankful to be here in front of you today, especially because I'm joined together with industry behind me, because it's going to take all of us to make construction sites safer. It is our duty to make all New Yorkers safe, and it is our duty to allow construction sites to be safer for workers and for the public. The time is now. We have been working on this legislative package, and we are moving forward. The legislative package announced today, as the Mayor indicated, builds on the department's enforcement efforts. For the first time, the department will have the ability to track contractors across job sites on their safety record. I can't tell you how important this is. This fundamental change will change the mode of the way we do enforcement at this agency. But it's not just about enforcement. It's about making those responsible on the job site, not just the worker, not just the supervisor, not just the manager, the equipment provider. It also will make the contractor that can make the site safer because they can prioritize safety because they're in charge. And let me tell you that it's not going to be easy because this challenge is a hard one, but we are going to work together, and I'm very, very glad to see that we're all here together. There's one other entity, and that's the Department of Buildings, that needs to raise its standards. And I will tell you that I have a support of the dedicated staff that is going to do that, because the time is now. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. We do have with us today a number of representatives from the buildings trades. In getting behind these proposals, I think they've shown just how committed they are to safety on our construction sites, and I want to thank them for their support, and I look forward to working with them even more as we go ahead. And I thought it'd be interesting to give some of them a chance to speak, starting with the President of the New York State Buildings and Construction Trades Council, Ed Malloy. Ed?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As we all are aware that construction is a very dangerous industry. And the building construction trade spends millions of dollars annually on safety programs. So any programs or initiatives, that are brought forth, to enhance job safety, we are in favor of. So I stand here today and to tell you that the initiatives that are being proposed today, that we look forward to working with the mayor. We thank him for support. The enactment of this legislation, that we will work with Speaker Quinn and the City Council. We look forward to working for them. And going forward, that we would like to give, with these initiatives, further insurance to our rank and file, that when they go to work in the morning, that there'll be assurances that they'll be returned home later that day. Thank you.
Ed, thank you. Our next speaker is Steve Spinola, who is the President of the Real Estate Board of New York. He represents 12,000 property owners and real estate professionals. Steve.
Let me thank the mayor, thank Speaker Quinn and the entire council leadership for working with us. I want to especially thank Deputy Mayor Ed Schuyler and our commissioner for getting down into the details with us, dealing with the issues and the concerns that we've had. It is no secret that we've raised some issues. Working for the past 2 weeks, we have resolved just about all those issues. There's still details to be worked out. But this is a package that will generate additional training. It will require accountability by us in the private sector. And when necessary, it will add additional professional oversight by the proper people to make sure that we are protecting not only the workers on the site, but the public. And I want to point out that one of the items here which changes the regulations are the requirements for a commissioner, something the Real Estate Board recommended back in 2000. We urge the council to take that step. It makes total sense that we need the best commissioner in the spot as commissioner, regardless of whether or not they're an architect or an engineer or anybody else. So I want to thank the mayor, the deputy mayor, and the speaker for working with us and not taking the easy way out and just suggesting that construction should stop in the city.
Steve, thank you. And our final speaker is Lou Colletti, President and CEO of the Buildings Trades Employers Association, which represents 26 union trade contractors associations and 1,200 union contractors in the city. Lou.
Thank you, Mayor. There is no higher priority to the contractors I represent than ensuring that the public feels safe when they walk past construction sites, and that there are assurances that when the skilled workers come to work sites in the morning, they're able to go home in the evening to their families. Prior to 2008, we had the best high-rise safety construction record in the world. What's happened in 2008 is purely unacceptable, not only to the mayor and to the public, but to the contractors and the industry representatives that join us here today. The package of reforms that have been put on the table represent some of the most comprehensive reforms that I have ever seen in my 25 years in this industry. It will now set construction standards for everybody to follow, not for the discretion of people to decide whether they'll try to cut a corner or not. Every contractor has to follow these procedures. And we look forward to making these proposals a reality. I want to thank the mayor, the council, his staff, and I really want to say something about the buildings department. I just don't know how they're doing what they're doing in this environment. And to Bob LiMandri and his staff of professionals, I want to congratulate you and thank you for the job you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be happy to take some questions on